And I think I'm recording, but hopefully I come out of the garage here. I'm in a Bentley Arnage in Driver, San Francisco. Gonna do some police chases. Beautiful car. I don't think I've ever driven it actually. But let's do from the outside. It's kind of hard to drive from the outside. And we're looking for blue dots. Let's do a little whoa. Give you a donut. Whoa. Go back in here, and the cops don't chase you unless you run into them. So, whoa. Go back to those. Okay, there's a cop up here. It's kind of hard to drive. Way up. A lot of power. I think it's an SUV coming up. I think I'll switch to inside view. There we go. Bentley Arnage T. Okay. There we go. I guess you got to hit him from the rear. I smacked him pretty good, didn't I? Once the chase initiates, this is the best AI ever.
I'm just a trouble magnet.
You can't, there's no game that does this. It's just natural. And even if
It's
you're
like
a
I
cop,
kicked over a wasp nest.
Just the other cops going in, you can switch. And the pitting they do, the physics are amazing. Let's turn here. Whoa. And I'm going to hit some big goals in San Francisco. Okay. It's not, I can feel the torque in it. It's not it's a heavy car too. So get some good speed. Go up. Wow. Flying. Wow. Wow. Stoppers just flew by me. Wow. No.
Cut that way too close.
I definitely got some damage. But if I go through a service center or garage, it repairs it. Oh. Whoa. Yes, I think if I go down here, I will get to that garage that it started out at. Whoa. Whoa. Wow.
Why not? Here those guys will take care of them.
Wow, that just happened to be another chase. Wow, it actually does, once it gets wheels going, it's got so much weight, so it does pretty good burnout. Feel the weight. There's a little slow and lumbering. Wow. I think I'll watch the replay too. Whoa. So I successfully got away. Yeah, let's watch the director. And this is so cool. Because you can just go right in. It's basically like a movie made for you. You don't have to do anything. It'll just play. Now you won't hear, you know, it won't be the same views and sounds. It's just more of a cinematic movie that it makes. But it does all the views, angles. You don't hear the correspondence. And we just go X. And this is going right back to when I started. Going into the garage, picking up the Arnage. There it is. Bentley. And this is just the 100% replay. what that last little round was, which you just watched. But this is the movie that it made all by itself. Pretty cool. No editing. And you can drive any vehicle, so you can make a movie. Whatever your chase is, you want to be cops, you want to be robbers. Yeah. Wow, I remember driving that. And I adjusted the settings on my video card, the video card global settings, and it actually made the game actually look better. Because it's maxed out in the game, because it's like 15 years old, so there's only a certain level that the game will detect. But my video card, it's a 4060 Ti, is it's invoking like an RTX lighting. Yeah, I think it's like an RTX emulation kind of. But it's noticeable. And it seems smoother, I think. I used to have a stutter problem especially when I'd record, which I always think it was a driver conflict between my global driver settings and the game. Now that I fiddled with them, wow, look at this chase. And it took so much to get them to chase. You gotta actually hit them, but once you do, the AI in this is just out of this world. And it's always, and you can play the cop, you can do cops and robbers, you can create your own little movie. Whatever vehicle, now I said you're limited to the vehicle, but look at the physics. Like rear-wheel drive, horsepower, weight, all modeled, pit maneuvers, the AI of these cops. It's so amazing and fun. Like I've never had it move basically in a movie car chase. In a game. It's different every time because you just created, you can just drive around if you want. You don't have to bump the cops, you can bump into any cop. Jump in and out of the vehicle, take over other vehicles. And you can never hit a wow. Did you see that? That was intense. It's probably one of the most intense crashes I've ever seen in a video game. And it looks smooth. Like I said, I'm running everything at 1080. That's the highest. Resolution in the game. But when you sync everything at 1080 and 60 hertz, the video card, the desktop, the game, your monitor or TV, if everything is synced, it actually will run smooth. Wow! Look at that. So I will. Oh, I might actually do one more chase just to see how this lasts. Because a lot of times when you go from one to the other, and I'll pick a different car and then do the same thing. Look at that. That looks so amazing. It's like a memento. You know, I can set it up and you can do a race and then I'll record it all and give it to you on a thumb drive. You can take home and watch it over and over. You're racing. If you need a little project. Do it at some event. Wow. And I think that's it. Yeah. There we go. And it's so how easy it is to run the software. There's exit. Just exit out of the director. I'm back here. Got storyline. Continue. And goes right back into it. And it takes a bit to load up. And like I said, I got a pretty decent computer. But $1,500 you can get yourself a good gaming system from Canada Computers. That's all you need. Okay, let's go down. And vehicles. And yes, give me a second. Just got to go to the washroom. Yes, I will be, like I said, I'm not sure what vehicle. There's some pretty cool vehicles. There's a Zonda in there. There's, like you name it, there's like really, really good ones. But they're all older because this game actually came out in, I think, 2009. So it is a pretty old game, and I think it's got Lamborghinis, which is pretty cool. I can actually maybe I'll do a Murcielago, one of my favorite cars. Anyways, there's Porsches. They didn't have license for a lot of them. DeLorean. Some of them are slags. There's trucks in here. You can be all kinds of trucks, but they're slow and lumbering. Ford Tauruses and police cars. I think I will go to a Lamborghini. You got the Countach. That's a pretty good one. Diablo. Mira is a good one. And that's a Gallardo all-wheel drive, LP640, and then a 674. But I think the LP640 is all-wheel drive too. Yeah, let's do this one. The SV. Murcielago SV. Gonna go get in some chases. Like I said, this is Driver San Francisco. It looks pretty good. I'm surprised at how bright it is, because it was always kind of a drabby green. But the driver settings in my NVIDIA are giving it these what is it, the RFK or whatever wow, and like the physics it feels like you're in all-wheel drive, and I'm using a flight stick. That was so smooth. Before it used to have a little twitch. Almost lost it. Okay, I'm gonna go look for a cop. See the ones, the blue dots on the map. There's one coming to my right. And it's an SUV. So I'll give it a little love tap. There's two coppers in it. There we go.
Just a trouble magnet.
Okay. Okay, we are, wow. This is, whoa, almost got smoked. I can't believe I'm getting away so fast. Wow. Wow, they caught up to me. I almost lost it. Oh, I gotta turn right. Wow. Wow. No. So hard to keep straight. That's how they're catching up to me. Wow. Okay. Wow, we're still on this. Okay, let's try this other set of jumps. Let's go major. Wow. I think I'm getting away. There we go.
Ah, hell, I should really stop baiting these guys.
Look at that. Wow. See that old world building? Do a little victory donut. Go inside. There's that view. Wow. Wow, that's pretty intense.
Whoa, hey!
And it's way better than it was. Like, you the same computer, just adjusting some settings in the global video card. It's increased the reflections, the brightness, and the speed of it too. Like, it's almost like it's supercharged the software, because it's 15-year-old software, so it's not supposed to have some of these reflections. So we are going to fix the. Let's go outside. Like this. There you go. Brand new. And like I said, if you want to see the, might as well do it while we're in here. Then I'll switch out, and we go to latest. Yes, and I can turn the see, you've got the volume. It's coming through a little cam microphone. I find it gives a good background, and then I don't need a mic for myself. But sometimes it does give echoes, and it picks up other sounds like my. There we go. Let's get over there. And we are just going into my. I'm just watching that. Wow. Look at that. This is a replay of just what I did before. I did a replay of the Bentley, and it does it by itself. This just basically makes a movie. It just goes through all these cinematics, and you hear everything. You don't hear the dialogue. But look at that. But look at that. That's a Murcielago SV. The physics and the AI of the cops and robbers, there's simply nothing ever can compete. Like, they should take the source code and just reskin it. I mean, it's looking pretty good here. It's just the driver effects that I configured. I don't even know what settings I did all together. It's in the global settings that I did, because it wouldn't recognize the game for optimizations. But it sped up the game. It looks like it's higher frame rates and better reflections everywhere, inside the dash, outside. It looks pretty good. Like, this is a sick game. It's almost like a remake, just with the driver. Wow. And the physics, like, they're pretty good. Like, you know, they have realistic ratios, you know, whether it's front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, horsepower. Everything is pretty accurate. It's not like a perfect sim, but you don't want it to be. You want it to be fun. Fun like a sim in physics, it just adds to the fun factor. You can roll, flip, jump. Look at that jump. Wow. Look at that. And then get away from the cops and then go fix your car. You just drive through the garage, it's automatically fixed. You can be in the middle of a chase. And here I am, I got in the way. And now I can just drive. They will never chase you again unless you run into it. But look at that. All-wheel drive, tires spinning, physics. Look at the Alcantara dash, leather, reflections, glass on the windows. It never looked as good as that until I did these driver settings. And I can do that for anyone. I can install this game in 15 minutes on anyone's computer. You can use a flight stick. You can just use a keyboard if you want. And it's actually kind of fun. I've done it on the keyboard. It's a little harder on the keyboard because you will get crampy in your fingers, but a flight stick, very simple, or even a gamepad you can use. And so if you're on the road, you know, onto your laptop, bring your laptop to me and a gamepad, and I will set you up. You could be playing this on the road, especially like Dave and Damon from Daily Dinner Jobs. This would be a dream for them. But the only thing is, like, you either have to send me a laptop and the hardware, and then I'll configure it and then just mail it to you, I guess. Anyways, that is it. We are done this test, and Duke out.